Imaginary friend, real horror. When my 4-year-old daughter Ellie first introduced us to Miss Willow, we thought it was cute, another imaginary friend to fill the long afternoons after preschool. She'd chatter to empty corners, laugh at jokes only she could hear, and sometimes leave a seat at the table for her new pal. My wife and I would share amused glances, indulging the fantasy, until Ellie started insisting that Miss Willow wanted to be in our photos. "She stands right behind you, Daddy, so she can be in the family," Ellie would whisper, tugging my sleeve as I set up the self-timer on my phone. At first, I saw nothing but ordinary snapshots. Then, about a month ago, I noticed a smudge, a faint pale blur behind me in the living room photo. I dismissed it as a trick of the light or a smudge on the lens. But every Sunday, when we took our weekly family photo, the blur became more defined. A week later, it had the vague suggestion of a face. The next, a head and shoulders, always just behind me, never anyone else. The tension in our house grew as my wife stopped wanting to look at the pictures at all. Ellie would beam at the camera, then look over my shoulder, eyes shining. "She's almost here," she'd say. Last Saturday, I woke to Ellie standing by my bed before dawn, her eyes wide and unblinking. "Miss Willow says she likes you best," she whispered. I tried to laugh it off, but my hands trembled as I scrolled through my camera roll that afternoon. The latest photo showed a woman's face directly over my left shoulder, pale, with 2 large eyes and a mouth stretched into a silent scream. My wife finally lost it, demanding we delete every picture, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I needed to know if this was some elaborate prank or a shared hallucination. I zoomed in on the face and realized something that made my skin go cold. The eyes weren't looking at the camera. They were looking at me. Tonight, Ellie asked if Miss Willow could sleep in our room. When I tucked her in, she giggled and whispered, "She says you'll see her soon." I'm writing this with the bedroom door closed, the photos flashing behind my eyelids every time I blink. I just checked my phone again. In the most recent picture, Miss Willow isn't behind me anymore. She's standing where I am, smiling while I fade into the background.